So Christmas, what it means to me, I think it's being able to provide and give to other people that are less fortunate, surrounding yourself by family. It's not so much about getting gifts yourself, it's about being able to give.
Christmas means to me about forgetting about all the small things and focusing on the big things like your friends and family and just spending quality time with them.
It's probably the most meaningful holiday. I mean, it's when you get everyone you love in the same room, and I know it's about Jesus and, you know, his birthday, but to me it's a little more than that. I think if I have my family and everyone who cares about me in the same room, I think that's what it's about for me.
For me, Christmas is really about, obviously once you get past when you're younger, the gifts and everything is mainly about the whole family coming together and a lot of food and just a lot of fun and laughs and that warm, fuzzy feeling and smell of Christmas trees. It's a lot of things that flood your mind when you ask that type of question.
So one of the main things that we would have every single year is my mom would make a breakfast casserole. That's probably one of my favorite things. We only got to eat it once a year. It's one of those things that I looked forward to, especially as an adult, of going back to something like that. It's very meaningful it's more important than any gift that you could ever receive at that memory.
Probably the most magical Christmas memory to me is when my parents took me to see the James Island County Park lights. First time when I was a kid, I was probably about 4. And then the second time they took me to Disney World, I believe, when I was 8 years old. That was pretty cool.
A magical Christmas memory. I would have to say is definitely when I got a green guitar. I was like probably 6 or 7. I asked my parents for a green guitar and I didn't think they were gonna deliver, but they definitely delivered.
One of the Christmas memories that stand out to me is me and my brother. Well, my mom wanted to take a picture of me and my brother in front of the Christmas tree, and we had this idea, just to make my mom feel good, was to put our cheeks together when both our noses were running for some reason, and we put our cheeks together and took a picture in front of the tree. And I think that's one of the best ones I have. Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I woke up at about 6:30. My sister, when I was growing up, she was only 3 years older than me. We would always wake up at the same time, and then my parents, we would always go knock on their door, and then they would eventually get up. Because if I opened a present by myself without anybody down there, it would be bad.
Christmas Eve, every single time going to bed, I mean, you would wake up and look at the clock and wondering if it's time to wake up in the morning. My parents would make sure that we go to bed and sleep the whole night and not wake up to make sure Santa Claus was coming. And in the morning, it was crazy. Everybody in my family, still to this day, would wake up so early, like 5 a.m. in the morning. And what was crazy about it, we'd see the tree surrounded by gifts, but we couldn't even do anything till everybody showered, everybody ate the breakfast casserole, and then we would start gifts probably around 10:30. So it was crazy. You waited all night and all morning for it, and you still had to wake up and still wait.
Traditions would be we would all get together as a family, and my mom would cook a traditional Polish dinner with Polish sausage, pierogies, and sauerkraut, and we would eat about 9:30, and then we would all go to midnight mass.
Definitely food. Definitely food. Preparing all the meals, everybody helped out. Probably lights, definitely the Christmas tree. That was a big thing. You know, everybody had a hand on putting the ornaments on, you know, dressing up the tree, just having fun, eating popcorn.
You know, Christmas is really different this year in 2020 because of we used to have at my grandma's house, we always had Thanksgiving and Christmas, these big get-togethers, and definitely not doing that this year. And I got my daughter, she's 1 year old, just over 1, and so we're taking it really easy going to people's houses and everything. That makes it really tough.
Christmas this year is a lot different. To me, it's the ones that love us will miss us. And normally, you don't have to worry about that. And you're not able to be with the people that you love.